We are doing lesson 15-3, drawing two-dimensional shapes now. We've learned what they are. Now we're going to practice drawing them. Please make sure you've watched the visual learning video in Pearson Realize before doing this one. Let's begin. Draw a polygon with 3 sides that are the same length. Then draw a polygon with 3 sides that are different lengths. Then tell 4 ways they are alike. So let's do the first step. 3 sides that are the same length. So I'm going to use my ruler to help me make sure they're the same length. I'll draw each side to be 1 inch. So I'll start from here and I'll go 1 inch. And then I'll go 1 inch. And I'll go 1 inch. There we go, 3 sides. They were all the same length. Now here, it needs to be 3 sides different lengths. So I'm not going to use my ruler. I'm going to make one really long. I can make one short. And the other one like that. Okay, now we need to write 4 ways they are alike. Let's think. We can say that they both have the same number of sides. So I'm going to say they have 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 angles. Okay, I've only said 3 ways they're alike. I need to say 4 ways. What's one more thing I can say about them? What are they called? They are both triangles. All right, next side. My polygon will have 5 vertices. That means it will have 5 sides too. And she drew her polygon. Draw a polygon with 4 sides that are the same length. Okay, so she drew a quadrilateral because the length of this side, okay, was, looks like it was 1 inch. There we go. And 1 inch, 1 inch, and 1 inch. So that's why she drew a quadrilateral. Okay, draw a quadrilateral with 4 sides that are the same length and with 4 right angles. Will this quadrilateral work in this question? No, it will not work because these angles right here are not right angles. What do I need to get a right angle? What do I have to have? You need to have 1 line going straight up and down and 1 line going straight side to side. So this would be a right angle. These are not. So down here, we need to make sure if it's 4 sides and I need all 4 of them to be right angles, then that means all of my lines either have to be straight up and down or side to side. This is giving me 4 right angles, and we're going to draw the squares in the angle spots, and that tells whoever's looking at the picture that that is a right angle. Next, we need to write 2 names for the quadrilateral. Okay, this can be called a square. It could be called a polygon, because we know all flat shapes are called polygons. It can also be called a rectangle, because the rule for a rectangle is that 2 of the opposite sides are equal. So these 2 are equal and these 2 are equals. So squares are also rectangles, but rectangles are not squares. It always sounds funny when you say that, because the rule for it to be a square is that all 4 sides have to be equal. For rectangle, all 4 sides are not equal. Okay. Draw a polygon with 3 vertices, and they drew it for us, and we can see the 3 vertices here. The polygon also has, well, if it has 3 vertices, I know it's going to have the exact same number of sides and angles. So it has 3 sides. And this polygon we know is a triangle. And it says to draw a polygon with 6 sides. So it doesn't matter the shape because it didn't give me any other rules. So as I'm drawing my sides, I'm going to count to make sure I have the right number. So it can go any way you want, but I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. If it has 6 sides, how many angles is it going to have? It will also have 6 angles. And let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and this polygon is called if it has 6 sides, it is called a hexagon. Next page. Draw a polygon with 3 vertices and 1 right angle. You need to be reading these directions very carefully. If you go really fast and you see 3 vertices and you just go like this and you didn't read the next part, you're going to get that wrong because you did not include a right angle. So this would not work. Please slow down and read these directions so you're not getting questions wrong that you should be getting right. In order to make a right angle, I need to have a line going up and down and a line going side to side. Okay, there's my right angle. Now that's 2 sides. I only have 1 more to make, so I just need to connect it. And there I followed the rules. It has 3 vertices, 1, 2, 3, and it has a right angle. So since it has 3 vertices, the polygon also has 3 sides, and this polygon is called a triangle. Number 4, draw a quadrilateral with opposite sides that are the same length. So, opposite sides, that means this side here has to be the same length as this side here. This side here has to be the same length as this side here. The polygon has blank vertices. How many vertices does it have? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 vertices. So the polygon is it is a quadrilateral, or if you put rectangle, I will accept either one. Number 5, draw a polygon with 4 sides that are the same length. So now all 4 have to be the same. This one, all 4 were not the same. I can see that these 2 were longer than these 2. But here it has to be the exact same. So 1, 2, I'm going to kind of estimate. If you want to use a ruler to do it exact, that can work too. So how many angles does it have? Let's see. And these are right angles. So I'm going to draw the boxes instead of the curved lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 angles. So this polygon is it is a square. If you put rectangle, that is considered correct as well, because the rule for rectangle are opposite sides that are the same. And you could have also put quadrilateral. All of those are ways to describe that shape. Number 6, draw a polygon with 4 sides that are different lengths. Ooh, all 4 have to be different now. Okay, let's do one long one, a short one, maybe one that's not quite as long as this, a medium one. And now let's connect. So this polygon has blank angles. Let's check. 1, 2, 3. This one's a right angle because we went straight up and down. And 4. This also is a right angle because we have 2 lines going straight up and down and side to side. So it had 4 angles. And this polygon is we cannot call this one square or rectangle. That doesn't work because they're not equal. The only word we could put here is quadrilateral. Okay, number 7. Draw a polygon with 5 vertices and 3 sides that are the same length. Ooh, if it has 5 vertices, how many sides do I need to have? Right, I need to draw 5 sides, and 3 of them are going to be the same length. So I'll use my ruler on this one. Let's do 1 inch, 1 inch, and 1 inch. So these are all 3 the same. I need 2 more sides that are not going to be 1 inch. So what if we just go like this? And I think that works. So the polygon also has blank sides and all. How many sides does it have? 5. And the polygon is a pentagon. 5 sides is pentagon. You need to remember the names of these shapes. On the test, you need to know how many sides is a pentagon, how many sides is a hexagon, how many sides is a quadrilateral. You need to remember these names. Can you draw a polygon with 3 vertices and 4 sides? Explain. No, we cannot draw a polygon with 3 vertices and 4 sides because they are not matching. We know that they will always match. So we're going to say no. The vertices and sides always match. So we cannot draw one with a different number. All right, back side. Draw a rectangle with 4 equal sides. Equal. So I can go ahead and use my ruler again. 1 inch. I'll go down 1 inch. 1 inch again. And then lastly, this one means it's 1 inch. Perfect. What is another name for this shape? You could have chosen 2 other names. Quadrilateral or square. Now actually, this is also a polygon. Any shape is a polygon. Okay? As long as it's a flat 2D shape. 2D means it's flat on the paper. It's not sticking out 3D like this. Okay, draw 3 shapes. The first shape is a quadrilateral. The number in each shape, the number of vertices in each shape increases by 1. So I have to do 3 different shapes, and the first is a quadrilateral. Here's the first one. Quadrilateral. Now, the number of vertices has to increase by 1. So if this one was 4, how many does my next one need to have? My next one needs to have 5 vertices. So I'm going to draw a shape with 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I have 5 vertices. My last shape, how many vertices do I need to have? Okay, since this one was 5, we had 4 and 5. The next one has to be 1 more. It needs to have 6. So again, just count your sides as you're drawing them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's check the vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We need to name the third shape. What is the name of a shape with 6 vertices? Hexagon. Number 11, the owner of Joe's Fish Market wants a new sign. He wants the sign to have curved sides. Draw a sign for Joe's Fish Market. Okay, let's draw a curved sign for his sign. I can see why he wants it curvy. Look like the waves of the ocean, right? Joe's Fish Market. Okay, here's our sign. Is the sign a polygon? And explain. No, because the sides are not straight. We learned that polygons need to have straight sides, not wavy or curvy lines. And lastly, David drew 2 different polygons. One of the polygon was a square. If David drew 9 sides and 9 vertices in all, what other polygon did David draw? So the total was 9. And it told us the first shape was a square. How many sides does a square have? Okay, a square has 4 sides. And the total has to be 9. So give me an equation of what we're looking for. 4 plus what equals 9? Or you could have said 9 minus 4 equals question mark. Either one would have been right. So we know we need to fill in this question mark. 4 plus what equals 9? Or 9 take away 4 equals what? That question mark should be which number? 5. I need to find the shape that has 5. Which shape has 5 sides? That would be letter D. Great, you're going to work on your homework now and then upload pictures to me.